My story began when I was 10 years old and I was diagnosed with a deadly form of bone cancer called osteosarcoma. I lost my left arm to that because it was very aggressive and they had no choice but to amputate. For a period in my life, I kind of was in almost denial of everything that happened. I never went to physical therapy. I had an artificial arm that I used to wear, and when I was in my 20s, I wore the artificial arm pretty much exclusively. I would never leave the house without it. It weighed about 30 pounds, and it was just a strap that I wore on the side. And it was cosmetic only, because I was very self-conscious about how I looked. So I would wear that all the time, and I graduated from undergraduate college with a degree in biology in 1994. I was 24, and at that point, I had a professor basically tell me that I couldn't work in the lab with one arm. But I kind of decided that I just kind of quit everything, kind of ran away to Mississippi. I came from Texas originally. When I got here, I started working, and I was working in a bank, and I was continuing to wear the artificial arm. But then when Hurricane Katrina hit down here in 2005, basically the job at the bank got transferred to Louisiana, and I decided to go back to school. And that was the point where I think I was around more science people and things like that, and I was out doing field work. It was hot. I decided to stop wearing the arm. Also, I was about 35, and at that point, you really stop caring as much about what you look like. I was married, I was 35. I was like, I'm done with wearing this heavy thing. But I didn't realize that that had affected my balance. All those years of wearing this 30 pounds on the side, it actually affected my balance in a way that I didn't expect. It's like my left leg was stronger, and my left side was a lot stronger than my right. Basically, I had a lot of aches and pains, and I had a lot of trouble with a lot of things, and I was just hurting all the time. And I kind of figured, I need to do something about this. Like, I need to start exercising. So I started looking around for something that I could do. And my coworker is a CrossFit trainer in Pedal. And she was telling me, oh, you can do CrossFit. Anybody can do CrossFit. Come do it. And I was kind of skeptical because, you see all these hardcore people, everybody's like, how can I even do that? Can I even do a burpee? But she convinced me. She's like, oh, you got to try it. So I found Bandit CrossFit because they're actually close to my office. And I was like, okay, well, I could do this before I come to work, and then I could go to work, and then we'll see what happens. And I actually reached out to Janice because they were having like an on-ramp class. So I thought, well, I'll try it. Why not? Because she said, oh, it's for everybody. And I told her, I said, well, I only have one arm. And she was like, oh, come on, we can modify it. You can do it. So I came in, and there was a lot of things I couldn't do, but it wasn't because of my arm. It was because I was in terrible shape. And I'd get on that bike, and I'm like struggling for like 3 minutes, and I could barely do it, and I couldn't do a squat, and I couldn't do anything, but it was all because I was in terrible shape. But I kept doing it. I came every day. I usually come 5 days a week at 6 o'clock in the morning. I could say that, CrossFit really is for anybody. Anybody can do it, and it really, it's helped me a lot, so. I'm Jana, and I'm the one-arm bandit.